Greetings, Aquarius. Welcome to your Aries New Moon reading. This is for April 1st, and this is your call to adventure. I was meditating on the energy, and that is what came through as the way to structure and frame this reading. So, at the outset, know that this is your call to adventure. All right, let us dive in, shall we? So, I would like to invite the angels, my spirit guides, my guardian angels, protectors, guides, protectors, teachers, and their healing energy to this space. And I ask that it is a safe space that allows for the fullest expression of our light, humanity, and healing. Beautiful. Okay. And this is the Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann. A lot of guides energy. Spirit, what messages do you have for my wonderful Aquarians for this Aries New Moon? Please and thank you. Temperance, so we have the Sag card, 9 of Cups, and 3 of Wands. All right, and so I'm going to clarify with the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot. A coming together of different things. Like I'm getting here that you're kind of, you have a sense of command over alchemical processes that are helping you to become more emotionally fulfilled. 9 of Cups. I just realized 9 of Cups is on the bottom here too. And what it's helping you to do is to not only understand what you want, but to understand that this is kind of like the sky's the limit card, right? This is like the positive expectation of the manifesting card, of the manifestation magician card. And I think that this is you really understanding. 222 just came up on the time. This is you really understanding how to bring it all together and make it look effortless. I don't know. Can you please clarify these for me, Spirit, just so that I get a bigger picture here? The World. Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles. Just one more for me, Spirit. Ace of Pentacles. Wowza. Okay. I think that you're kind of balancing unhealthy patterns and bringing this sense of internal harmony. I heard union when I first looked at this card. This is the Temperance card in this deck. So internally, I heard union. You're unifying energies that might have seemed kind of disparate and separate from within, right? And I think that this does have connections to Jupiter. So it could be that your sun or moon also has contacts with your where your Jupiter is in your chart. Or there could be, I was thinking about Jupiter in Aries coming up, and if not here already. And it could be that there's Aries that is affected by the Jupiter in Aries that is in either your, that has contacts also with your sun and moon. So, but this aspect of expansion, this like growing into, it's almost like this balance that you're coming to. And I think I don't think it came very, like, not crashing in like a tower, certainly not. But I think it's after you made decisions about what you wanted to respond to and what you didn't in terms of like petty conflicts in your life. It allowed you to really step through this portal, and it's just like offer after offer after offer. And it's not in terms of just people. I'm thinking also like this to me can also mean messages from the universe. It can mean synchronicities that you're paying attention to. It can mean, ways that you're offering of yourself now that you've done this sort of integrative work. The World card also has, so in terms of signs that you could be dealing with, it could be Leo, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, and Scorpio. So those could be signs that are in your chart and active at this time with different astrological transits and where planets are, planetary alignments. Nine of Cups. Spirit, can you please clarify this a little bit further for me? Six of Wands, Six of Pentacles. Almost like low-key justice vibes off of this one. Like you were, whoa, that's a lot. Okay, so I feel like there are ways that you might have been holding back. I say that. So I have the Six of Wands and Six of Pentacles. And then on that, I also have the Four of Pentacles, Four of Wands, King of Swords, and Six of Cups. So this to me is a lot of like balancing and sort of like there's three sixes in this row: Six of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Six of Cups. So the Six of Swords is the only thing that's really missing. So I think that by choosing what to move away from and what to move towards, it's really helping you to understand not how to move forward, but how to move towards. That's, I think, the better thing. The way that it's coming through is not just moving forward for the sake of forward movement. You're moving towards. It is an intentionally directed energy. And I think that it is, there's a way that people offering help has enabled you to really recognize, to distinguish help from what may have just been something you were doing because it felt good. Like what's valuable versus what is like running away emotionally, if that makes any sense. And the reason why I think of that is because the world is here and it's a Saturn lesson, right? This could be Saturn related, Saturn adjacent. And when that, like Saturn lessons are not particularly, like they don't have to be the most difficult in the world. They can be really challenging. They can ask a lot of us, like discipline, hard work, taking responsibility and ownership. And I think that there's a certain way that when you do that, when you integrate lessons like that, it allows you to differentiate between, just movement for the sake of itself and recognizing like this to me seems like offers that are the real deal. Like Ace of Pentacles is stuff that comes from the universe. Page of Pentacles are things that come from people in the way that I'm reading this here. Messages and offerings from people versus the universe. And I think that you're recognizing the ones that you want are the Ace of Pentacles. And I think that this aligns you in a way that you may not have expected. It aligns you in a way that you may not have expected, but it does bring intense clarity. It brings intense clarity and also potential new contracts for work. It can also mean, this can also just be a sense of stability and security. I don't really see love cards here around the Four of Wands, though that can be an 1111, a twin flame card. That can be a relationship card. So it could be that it kind of, if you're in a relationship already, this can mean sort of a reconfirmation or a recommitment that you're really clear about. The Six of Cups can be a past person. It can also be a past life soulmate. That can happen as well. I think that this together, I mean, it's not like, so many tarot readings are about love, and I want these readings to be about your spiritual growth. So that's why I hesitate to just jump to the love part of things. I always I ask for more, I guess, proof from the universe in the cards. But this here, I think it's like a rededication to your work because the Emperor is showing up here too. So it's like a rededication to your work, and to, and there's also a Pentacle. I didn't see that actually. King of Pentacles on the bottom, Ace of Cups. Yeah. So I think that this is like a rededication to work. There's the Eight of Swords, Six of Swords, moving away energy. I think that there is a way that you are able to reinvest. Like I'm hearing like the re's, reinvest, reinvigorate, revive, regenerate, regenerative. These regenerative actions and steps on things that you may have already had in play are really kind of changing the game for you a little bit, because you're able to see with fresh eyes, but you're also to see through the eyes of your inspiration. So it's not just, situations and things that are happening or that you're drawing towards you devoid of passion. Passion is here. Passion is here. And I think that this is sort of you aligning, and then you're able to move towards a kind of grounded. And this is not moving away necessarily in the way that it's showing up here intuitively right now. The way that I'm seeing this Six of Swords is that you're able to move towards, right? It's that towards movement. Dare I say momentum. The King of Pentacles and the Emperor here are really great energies because it's very grounded, action. It's grounded action and movement forward. And with the Ace of Cups here, this, again, it could be love. But I think what it is more so is that it's you recognizing not just what you love, but that what you love may also be moving towards you. Whoa, that's amazing. What you love may also be moving towards you. King of Cups, yeah. But I feel like you have to let it in. Like, this is where you have to really let it in, right? The ways that you've been balancing your energy related to perhaps Saturn lessons or in work-related projects. I feel like this is something that, like, if love tries to come through, it's also moving towards you, but you also have to be open enough to recognize it. You have to be willing. This is like the King of Cups can be emotionally, it can be, I've often read it as emotional energy flowing through, but the King of Cups can also be someone who hangs on to emotion and doesn't really share, right? That's how they show up in the reverse, right? Yeah, they have all these wonderful feelings, but then they never tell you about them. Never tell you about them. Always guessing. Right? So it's this kind of, don't treat yourself that way. Yeah, stand in your more Queen of Wands and Judgment energy. Judgment, the minor arcana version of it is the Six of Cups and the Nine of Cups. The Six of Cups is here. So it's almost like the past, this very, very past life energy on this, because Judgment does have relationship to the past and Six of Cups is the past. So I think that this could be past life soulmates that you are, or a past life soulmate that is coming in, or that is kind of moving toward you. Aquarius. What is this? Nine of Cups. Okay, good. So I'm really glad that, you know what this is? This is the Six of Cups and the Nine of Cups, the universe. I said what I said. Knight of Cups. Yeah. So I think it's about letting love in and stop worrying, because the hard part is over. Stay clear. Not stay clear of people, stay clear on what you want, because I'm getting this like moving towards energy. And I think that this isn't necessarily a battle between passivity and receptivity, and too much action. Because I think the balance here, so the Sag energy of Temperance this is like inner union, right? You could have Sag placements in your chart as well. You could have air placements. There could be, I feel like there's something related to Saturn and Sagittarius. So it could be that your Saturn is in Sagittarius. It could be that that you have Sagittarius in the 9th house. Yeah. Yeah, and see the Three of Wands on the bottom. It's like this, I feel like this is kind of like looking out. This is another reflection of the Magician card. But the way that I'm seeing it here is that it's you, like, this is you not in a passive state, right? Like, you've got the surfboard, you're ready to go, but there's like, you're waiting for someone to come towards you. And I think they are. I think that they are. I think you have to just wait. You have to wait for it and resist the temptation, perhaps, to be in your head about it, because we have, so we have the Nine of Cups. We also have the Knight of Cups and the Eight of Wands, Nine of Swords, 10 of Swords, Page of Swords, right? So it's almost like this is you looking back at these energies. And this may be, clarity that you're gaining over thought processes, and it could be that there might be travel involved. There may be some distance that you're putting between you, or distance that you're closing the distance. I just see the Knight of Cups kind of coming towards the page. But this could also just be an awareness of your feelings coming towards you, right? And you're worried as shit about it. Like it's coming towards you and it's like integrating these things. So it's like, that's where I see this unification energy, this union energy of Sag really coming into play here. But I think it's important to remember that what I'm getting from this is that what you seek is also seeking you. And I think that it's seeking you because you've done the work and you can recognize the difference between like page offers, like people offers from people, and what the universe is offering you in terms of fulfillment. And, with your path as well, this is like spiritual path vibes to me, like what is on your path and what is not. And I think that's what you're beginning to recognize. So I'm going to pull some Hero's Journey Dream Oracle deck I'm going to pull from the Hero's Journey Dream Oracle deck by Kelly Sullivan Walden, my lovely Aquarians. So, okay, Spirit, what do you got for my Aquarians for this new moon call to adventure reading? This is like call to emotional adventure. Aquarius, what the hell are we doing? I know that you don't like emotion. I have Aquarius in my chart, a chunk, and it's not true. We are very emotional people. We just do not necessarily wear it on our sleeves because we are more in our heads about it, right? Right. Celebrate the sacred gap. Give thanks for buffer time. Yes. So this could, I think that this is really just you being in a state of gratitude for the way that it took a minute. Like it took a minute for this to kind of balance out internally. And then there's this beautiful integration that you're able to undertake. Like the number of sixes, like 6 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups. The only one that's not there is the 6 of Swords. But again, that's like moving away energy. And then lo and behold, ta-da, it showed up. So it's almost like that. To me, it's almost like that's the gap that balanced. The sixes are the gap that balanced. Interesting. All right. Thank you so much, Spirit. Just one more message from this Journey Oracle. The reward. Celebrate your magnificence. Yep. When you stand in this place, it's really hard for people to not be magnetized towards you. Don't stand in that place because you want them to come towards you. Stand to be in this place because it's standing in your power and appreciating yourself. And it's just really beautiful energy, right? This almost seems like a lot of Venus energy. Like this Venus energy, it's like you're thriving, right? You're not just surviving. You're going from survival to thriving. So that is what I have for you for this new moon. Your call to adventure, I swear, Aquarius, is a call to emotional adventure, which sounds kind of terrifying for an Aquarian, but I know many of you, and myself included, we do emote. We do emote. Damn those memes. Anyways, this was your new moon reading. If this resonated, feel free to like and subscribe. Feel free to like and subscribe. It helps me to do what I love to do, which is tarot, spiritual guidance, and channeling on this channel. There are many ways to connect with me throughout the week in terms of daily readings, monthlies, a whole bunch of good stuff that I got thrown in there. It's like a big old tarot and spiritual guidance salad right now, and the sky's the limit. So I'm really excited about that. So thank you so much for your eyes and your time, Aquarius. Have a wonderful new moon. Take care.